Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the messy desk. Woo! And make sure we are live. Hooray! We are live. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? It says my chat has been disconnected. Hold on. Let's see. Anybody there? Hello? Hello, hello. Okay, it says... Okay. I can see mine. Chat if you're here. Let me see what's going on with the chat. Okay. Let me... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find my chat. I have no chat. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to try going out and coming back in. Sorry. Technical difficulty. Events. Okay. See if it'll let me in. Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. You're there. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, retired art teacher. Yeah, you hear Chip. He is, he's out in the, I've got my door shut because I have stuff all over the place and he tends to steal things. Chip is the puppy. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Jeanette. And hi, Bonnie again. Hi, Bridget. Hello. I was thinking about you. How is everybody today? Oh my gosh. See, I get all messed up. You're seeing the fairy kit. It is just about ready. Okay. It's ready, but do you want to see the fairy kit? It is ready. I'm just having to do the Etsy stuff for it. So, hi Belinda, welcome. Yeah, I've been having so much fun with this kit because I actually made my own fairies. I made my own fairies for this kit and I think they turned out really, really fun. Oh, good, Bridget. Yeah, I was thinking about you today. So I have this. This is the old street lamp. So I'm going to be doing a music page set called Home Sweet Home. And we'll put the old street lamp in it. But I thought that would be fun to use in my little thing that I have here. So let me go ahead and show you really quick. These are the fairies. So this is the tag page. And it does have the fairy soap. I love this. Have you a little fairy in your home? So these could be like tuck spots or just embellishments. These were meant to be tags. There are 8 fairies featured in this kit. Hi, Paper Kitty. Welcome. So that's one page. And then we have pages. So now some of the images, I mean, these are from the 1800s and the early 1900s. And this is what the image actually looks like. I mean, in real life, to hold her in your hand, she's a little muted. But look at this with the giant pansy. So this is a page. And this is a page. Okay. And this is a page. So we have the Violet or Johnny Jump Up, because they actually look like she's Johnny Jump Ups. And the cornflower. And see their wings. Oh my gosh. This was so much fun. Hi, Virginia. Welcome. Hi, Gina. Welcome. This, of course, the daisy. And I love the butterflies. Oh my gosh. So, the background matches with the tiny houses, so you can use this with the tiny house kit. The really fun thing is this is for a large journal. You do get the image for the plain image that matches, and so you can back your pages with this image. And then these are the journaling cards that are flowers and butterflies. And I thought this was really awesome because you could use this with a lot of things with spring coming up, and as well as with the fairy thing. So that's why I put these all on one page. So even if you aren't doing fairies, you know, you can do this. I think this is my favorite one. I love the way this one turned out. So this is an extra large fairy soap, and these are like tags or tuck spots, because you can go ahead and fold it right across here and you'll have a tuck spot, and these would be tags. So I just thought this was so much fun. And you know, figuring that you could cut it up, you could turn it into a really large kit. Yes, these are a digital kit that's coming out probably by the end of today. It is ready. I also did a physical, you know, my purse, the little tiny purse journals. I did a kit for those, so that's also coming out today. And then I'll have one other thing to show you. I don't know how I forgot to post it, but the the love songs. So these are just a variety of pockets and again, little things that you can use. So the really cool thing in this, okay, wait a minute. We did that. So here's another large page, and it is a whole bunch of butterflies. Here's the other page for the large ones. The really cool thing is this is a mini journal kit right here, okay? You get 9 pages. I mean, it's full-size pages, but you get 4 two-page spreads. So there's those, and the other one didn't print. Okay, so the other one has 2 of them are the journaling cards miniaturized, the tags miniaturized, and then the new page that I just made this today. So this page, you get that miniaturized like this. So there's 3 pages of pages in a zip file that is the mini book. So I have printed off a mini book, and I might get to go ahead and play with that either today or tomorrow. And then this is what I'm calling my tiny ephemera page. So, you know, I like to make the little tiny things. I'm thinking we can make charms with these, as well as the paper clips, and being able to decorate other things. The other thing is, you'll notice there's the little, even smaller, you've got the little pages. And so these, if you did it on cardstock, this could be a little booklet. You could have 4 little booklets placed in your book, into your journal. Or you could use these and make these as gifts. So I know I'm not making my stuff yet, but if you like this video, please today don't forget to put a thumbs up. So I really like this. And there's one other page that for some reason I guess I didn't copy. And it is just the butterflies, so that you'll be able to cut out the butterflies and have all 28 butterflies on one page. So, and it has no background. So, or no, I think I did it with this background. Yeah, I did it with that background because in fussy cutting it looked better. Oh, Paper Kitty. Okay, well, we'll miss you. Have fun at the mall. So that is that one. And then really quick, I'm going to show you. This was the other half of my Valentine stuff, but with everything going on, I totally forgot that Gina's taking a bath. I watch videos when I take my bath too. It makes me stay in the bath longer, actually, and get more relaxed. So this one has full pages. It has what I call the side-by-side pages, and it has a collage page. These are all love songs. These books that I have, they're in my personal collection, and they are 1800s. They're all like 18, one of them's like 1840. So I wanted to share these, so I have these as a kit. This one is awesome. The song here, all honor to women, they soften and leaven the cares of the world with the roses of heaven. The ravishing fetters of love they entwine, their charms from the world's eye modestly veiling. They foster and nourish with care never failing, the fire eternal of feelings divine. So, although the song is just music, there was this to go along with it. And I thought, you know, how fitting. How fitting. So that one's Women's Heart. We have 3 simple words. And again, you know, these are full size. You can take them and cut them or print them at wallet size, and you get a page of journaling cards. And so a lot of these, you'll be able to use these in your, and this is the natural, you can see I ripped it out of the book. Don't tell my mom. But I ripped them out of the book. And so there's That Is Love. And I have 2 different arrangements of That Is Love. So, That Is Love. Only Be True. One Heart, One Soul. I like it. Sometimes it's nice to just have the music. This is going to be a digital kit. It'll be available in my shop later today. Okay. My Dearest Heart. Luck and Love. Love's Old Sweet Song. And then we have it printed, so you would be able to print these and put them into your journals. And what I do to get them on here nicely, we end up with this border. I cut mine. I usually put washi tape and glue it into the center and cut it. I do like to print the music on my old like tracing paper. It turns out really cool. So we have, again, the songs, and now they're at side by side. Okay. So there's 4 pages of side by side, and then there is a collage page. How cool is that? Look at that collage page. Doesn't that look like something that you would have gotten out of out of a paper pad? I love it. So that is the old love songs, and it will be available also in my Etsy shop later today. So I will send a notice out when they're ready. It will be this kit. The fairy kit will be new in the shop. The fairy purse kit, which is kind of fun because you actually get images. I have another, you actually get images printed out to make your purse kit. And you get to make 4 of the little tiny journals. And I give you everything except the copy paper and your stapler and scissors and and that. So, okay. So, that was that. So I think the really exciting thing to me about the fairy kit is the mini journal. I think that's going to be really fun. And so again, it has a 3rd page, and then I would use the tiny ephemera with it, because you can cut each of these and they become you know, a journaling card. And so very, very, very fun. So coming up, I have Home Sweet Home music. I have fairy, woodland, and so fairies and woodland animals and that kind of stuff music. So I have a song called The Owl, and I have woodland nymph songs, and like 3 or 4 fairy songs. So I think that those are going to be really fun kits, because even if you don't need, you know, you don't need a music that has a title for your journal, like the old lamp post. And but okay, I dropped something. Oh, this is part of what you get. This is the journaling cards printed at 3.5 by 5, and in the purse kits you get one of these. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm working on this. I'm almost done, and I just have a couple of fun things that I'm going to show you. And I did do videos of everything that I've done so far, and my phone kept cutting out. So hopefully it doesn't cut out in this video. So, so I did get my little thing on here on the cover. And, you know, the one thing is, I'm going to tell you, with the glossy accents, you're going to want to be around and be able to watch it. So, yeah, you definitely want to be around and be able to watch it. So I did make this little charm out of one of the cut-aparts, and I'm going to just add it here. I cut it out, I backed it, cut it out, and used glossy accents. And I think it's going to be kind of fun. And this I cut out from the kit, and I used glossy accents with it. And then I held it on with brads. And, you know, we have and I sewed the cover in finally. So that's done. I had to cut down our cool lantern page because I wanted it to be the front. I really like the way that looks. So this is using Lindsay Zenor's digital kit called Light the Way. And I have folded in a way to be able to use it in a traveler's notebook style journal. So I'm just going to go through a little here. Added this. This came out of my Peppy the Lamplighter book. I liked it because he had the little lamp there. And we have some note paper things going on. And you'll see how I did that. I showed you how I did those in the video. I added the bottom. Remember, I cut the time card. Okay, Gina's asking a question. When you make your junk journals, do you glue the pages inside together? I'm trying to figure out how to make my own junk journal with the inside pages. Okay, what you do is you sew them in. Okay, so this is my center. I still have some sewing to do, so I'm not gonna bind it today. But what I do is go ahead and, you know what? Let's see. We can grab. Let me make something else, and I'll show you in a miniature way how to do that. But on this scale, you would go in, make sure all your pages are lined up, and then you sew your center in is the easiest way. You sew it with your hand, actually, Gina, and I'll show you on a smaller scale because one of the little projects I have here is to make one of the the cutter parts that came was this little, it's a cover of a book. Okay, so I thought, well, that would be great. We'll go ahead and use some papers, and we'll make a little mini book. So we're gonna have to cut that. That one's too big. Yeah, so you hand sew the pages, and you can look it up, sewing a signature in a spine. I don't do it on camera a lot anymore because my hands cramp and it's kind of embarrassing. It looks really, and also I get really nervous, and you know, it's like things that don't usually get messed up, I mess up. So let's see if I have any other. Okay, I don't really have any. So I have this. What do we have over here that is? I'm looking to see if I have anything coffee dyed. I do have just some plain old coffee dyed paper. Way up here. Oh, that's not plain. It's embossed. We don't want to use up embossed paper. Okay. We've got some, I call this holy paper. I guess it's polka dot, but but I've been calling it holy paper because the grill pan that I use. I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little bit out of view here. I don't have the room to have my cutter, especially today. I've got stuff all over because I went ahead and did the fairy purse journals. Okay, so what size is this? Okay, so I'm just gonna use a couple papers. Okay. There we go. And I'm gonna use my scissors. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab a couple. Now this is how to do a small one, and I would actually probably try to do a couple small ones before see, now this I could staple this in. Oh, these scissors are interesting. But that'll be nice because I've been using that round stencil, so this will look nice in my journal. And they do look a little different. I think we'll put this page in there also, just for something different. Ooh, with that, nope, it's just a little bit too big or too small. But we can go ahead and use that. Okay, nope, we can't. Nope, we can't. Can't use that. Let's see. Okay. Is this tall enough? Sort of. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take and we are going to, I was going to make a booklet out of this anyway. We're just going to make it a little, we'll actually sew in a signature. So, And I think it's really cute that there was a book cover in here. Now, I have a St. Patrick's Day kit, almost finished, digital kit also. My poor computer, though, I have so much stuff on it that today I had to stop everything and take stuff off the computer. So, I just posted on YouTube my very first video I ever made. Or that's what I said in the video. So I watched the video. I actually watched it. I was like, oh my gosh. I found it in the archives under scrapbooks in my computer. And so since the full video was there, I was able to upload it to YouTube. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm making a cover here. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, I made that for little Izzy. Izzy is the one that came to visit a couple weeks ago, and she's 2 now. So I found a couple other ones, so I will be posting a couple other ones too, because if I can get them on YouTube, then I'll know where to go to get them. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and we'll put these in. Now, on a larger book, you really, really are going to want paper clips. Large paper clips are going to be best for a large book. For a small one, you don't even actually need to do this, but I want to make sure that I'm showing you right. Okay. So go ahead and you'll want to paper clip it in. For a larger book, you're going to want to make a guide, and what I usually use is graph paper, and so you can go ahead and I will usually measure. I'll usually cut. I'm just going to rip it. I'll do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch in here. Normally I would probably do a 2 because there's no weird sized pages in here. So for a 3, I'm just going to fold this in half and find my center. Okay, so I found my center. And then I'm going to, and I'm going to fold it. Actually, when you don't need to do that part, but okay. So I found my center. And now with a 3, I'm not going to fold it again here, because what's going to happen is you'll have a hole here, a hole here, a hole here. And if there is any give, it will move. So, so what I like to do is go from the center. Now I'm going to be a little off on this side, but on graph paper, I don't know if you know this, but on a lot of graph paper, you have 2 different size squares. So this one, it is lined right up. And that's Tattered Angels you see on there. Isn't that beautiful? I got to play with the Tattered Angels yesterday. I bought those at Hobby Lobby. I paid full price because I wanted them now. I was like, I'm not waiting for them to go on sale. I got other stuff, really good sale of things that I wanted. And so I was like, it's okay. Okay, I don't see a regular pin, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this. And then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this one. So then I'm going to count 6 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this was a 5-hole punch, 5, then I would count 6 again. Mine usually end up 7 or 8 on a 5 when I do 5. So now I got to fold it the other way because I'm using the other side. Okay, then you want to mark the top, especially if you are putting a signature, like if you're doing 2 signatures into a larger book, then you want to make sure that you always mark the top of your page so that you're using the same distance on, and so you're using the same distance on each one. So you want to mark it with top. That pen is dying. Okay, so now pokey tool. I use this pokey tool, and I use the awl that occasionally, well, actually lately I've been using it more. This is really for that paper curling thing. I forget what it's called, but it works for this for me. So I'm going to come back over and I'm going to line my thing up. And now if this was bigger, which it should be, shouldn't be this little tiny thing, because you do want your paper clips to catch it. So there is a video, Gina, there is a video I did, is how not to bind a book. Quilling, yes, that's the word. Hi Maria, welcome. So yeah, quilling. But there is a video that I made out there, how not to bind a book, because everything that could go wrong when I was doing it did. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the hole in here. Okay. And then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put the hole here. And I'm going to come down and put the hole here. You want to make sure you've gone all the way through, and hopefully you're right on the spine. Now, my needle is kind of big that I've been using, so I'm going to need my hole to be bigger. And but I'm going to show you what I've been doing for that. Oh boy. Okay, there's the needle. So this is my Georgia needle, you guys. It's like dying, but it's my favorite. But this is what happens when you're like putting it through, you know, the Band-Aid and the washi tape and the glue and all the stuff that I find myself using. I'm going to see, what can I use that will be good in this particular, do I have, sorry, I wasn't prepared for this, so just hold on for a second. I just bound a book. Where did I put the binding string? Well, we can use this. Why not? I think it'll work. I think if I can get this through the needle, we'll use this. This is some just twine stuff. Okay. So if I can get it through the needle. Yay. And the crowd goes wild. But it's going to be strict or thick. Hi, Sierra. Welcome. Okay. There. Oh, I kind of straightened it out a little bit. Okay, so you're going to take, and we're going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch in this one. You're going to take your little guide out. I get a brownie button for that because, you know, in the 10 things not to do, of course, I left my guide in. I think I left it in more than once. Okay, so see this string? See how big this string is? It is not going to fit through the hole. It's going to be mean and not want to go. So I'm going to take my pen, my pokey tool or whatever I'm using, and I'm going to put it in right next to my needle and make my hole bigger and make my life easier, sort of. This is how this gets all bent out of shape. It's trying to pull stuff that's too big through. And then my needle comes out. Okay, so, you know, the key is the smaller the needle that you can get your thread into, the better for doing this. Oh, we didn't. Okay, I forgot to measure. So what I usually measure is I go 1, 2, 3, and a little bit, and that's going to give me more than enough. Well, plus I'm going to have all that, but that'll give me more than enough to have my hanging strings, because I like to have the stuff hanging down at the bottom. And so, you know, this is just my preference and how I do this, and other people have other ways, and that's awesome, and we can all learn and find our own way. So again, I've got my needle. I'm going to put my pokey tool. Got my fingers way away from where the pokey tool is going through. And I'm pulling it a little bit just so that I get the bigger hole. So that maybe I can get that through. It still wasn't big enough hole. So twine might not be a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. Bonnie uses pliers to pull it through because her hands hurt. Mine don't hurt. Mine just don't. Sometimes just don't work. There. Okay, so went in through the center. We're coming back in from the bottom or the top. Now we're going to pull this one down. Okay, and we're going to come back in through the hole. I tried to sneak up on it. Okay, so now we have half of our thing done. We're going to come back up to our other hole up here. If you're going to put beads or anything on the back, you would want to put it in right now. Put a couple beads right there. Looks really pretty. I usually forget to have the beads out, so you have not seen beads on my stuff. Because by this time, I'm getting impatient. Okay, so pulling it through. Okay, so now we've got it and we've pulled it through. We have it through here with a 3-hole. It's usually pretty easy to be. See, when I pull this top one, it's going to pull this one tight. Okay. Now when I have more than 2, yeah, look at my needle again. So we're going to go ahead and come under the finished seam. I'm going to call that a stitch. Okay. And we're going to keep pulling this one tight. Come up here one more time, pull that, pull this down, and now we can pull that tight. Okay, so now I have the circle here. I'm holding this, I'm coming up, and I'm just going to make a knot. Could you put your finger right there? Okay, and double knot it probably. Okay, so there we go, and come down and cut it off. So Gina, that is how you can do, and I would practice on a couple little ones, and I would, the stronger, thinner thread that you can find, the better, because that was hard because it was actually too thick of a thread. But now I've got my little book that I was going to make this on. I was going to make a little book. I just wasn't going to, I was going to staple it. I was going to cheat staple it. So, yeah, and then you might want to put some little things down at the bottom of it. And what do I have? I don't know if I have anything along the lines of this kind of journal. This is kind of ending up being, what is that word? Well, you know what? I've got these. You know what? I have bulb pen. Just a bulb pen. Because this thing is all about lights. I got bulb pens, you guys. Look at, I got bulb pens. You'll see me using them because I got bulb pens. I finally have them. Okay, so, because it looks like a light bulb, right? I think that might be kind of fun. So Bonnie used wax linen thread, and it's really heavy. I just use whatever is right here. And I don't want to go purchase any. So I just try and use, at this time, what I have. And sometimes it works and sometimes not so much. So I've got a little bulb hanging down here. It kind of looks like a light bulb. Doesn't it kind of look like a light bulb? I mean, it is. This journal is all about light. So I'm going to go ahead and add another little knot, because if you can add knots, and knots make add texture to, like, skinny ribbon and things like that. If you just tie a knot in it, I think it's kind of fun. So, and you could put a bead in here if you wanted to. I do I still have any blue ones? I do. And this journal has the kit. This is the kit I'm using is Lindsay Zanor from her Nevermore Creations, one of her kits, and it's my design team project for February. And she has, a lot of her pages are this color, so. There we go. So those are kind of hanging down a little more than I normally would. Bonnie says her February fabric junk journal has gone crazy. And Bridget agreed. It looks like a light bulb. So I thought it would be kind of fun to use them like they are light bulbs in it. So we've got that hanging down. I think the book is really fun, called Shadows on a Screen. Did everybody do that? Play Shadows on a Screen? When I saw this, I actually wanted to tell my husband, we should play Shadows on the Screen. So there we go. Our little booklet. So that'll be fun. We've got that. So next I am so excited. Okay. I have this from the book that I got last week or the week before from the Goodwill. It had this lamplighter, and it had this story about the lamplighter and how this little boy is just, he thinks he's so awesome, and that's what he wants to do. So, and then he, oh, Leary, I'd go around at night and light the lamps with you. He talks about how Tom would be a driver and Maria go to sea, and my papa's a banker and rich as he can be, but I, when I am stronger and can choose what I'm to do, oh, Leary, I'll go round at night and light the lamps with you. This is like so perfect, because Pepe, in the Pepe and the Lamplighter book that I'm using, okay, he noticed one night the lamplighter doesn't come and light the lamps. He's sick. And this little boy, his dad has not been able to work, and he's out there. This little boy is out there, and in the story, he's trying to find a job. And he ends up, he gets to be the lamplighter. And it's really a good book, and I felt bad about cutting it apart, except for the fact that it was, I mean, I love the images. And so, anyway, so I have this book page. I don't want this in it. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. But I want this to be in there. And so I have, well, now we have extra paper. That'll be good. So this is my center page. I have sewn around it. And when I did, I cut this edge here and took and put it down here and sewed it onto. I have a little problem here, but, you know, I'll deal with it. Okay, so I'm thinking I want a white page. for this to go on. This story. So I'm going to make this story into a pocket. Okay? And I need to cut some off of the top. So that'll be able to be glued on. But before I glue that on, I want to go ahead and I want this to be a flip page. Okay? With the side of the story. Maria, we know you can you can get one done in a day. We know it. I totally, yeah, I get you, though. I've got the mini challenges done, that's it. And I haven't even, they're not even videotaped. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put this lamp, this is from the lamp page, so I'm going to distress the lamp a little bit in just a second. I will probably eventually put some of the color on here as well, so that the lamp will all be colored, and distress around the outside. But then I'm going to glue this, and it's going to also be a pocket, kind of a secret pocket, because it will be glued and look like it's just a page. Okay, then I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue this underneath here, underneath this pocket, and that will give me this little flip out page. Sierra, this is my design team project for Nevermore Creation 17, and I am finishing up some of the pages, adding in some pages and some of the ephemera that I had that I wanted to use. So I've got a pile of stuff I'm going to be stamping. I might get to make one of these charms like I made, and show you how I did that, because it was kind of fun, and I can't remember if the video of that turned out. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue. So just a variety of things here today. What's everybody else working on? So I probably, tomorrow I will list one more challenge for the challenge, for the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. And you can join us over at the February Junk Journal Challenge Facebook group if you would like to join in on that. And Kara and I will begin, I believe this week, sometime we'll give you your instructions for the spring challenge, which will be our March challenge. And it's exciting. I think we've shied away. We're not going to do the dollar store thing this time. We have heard a lot of people talking about not needing to buy anything. So, hint, hint. Hint, hint. How does that sound? A challenge where you don't have to go and buy anything. Also, depending on when we do the summer, whether we do the summer challenge in June or July, the other J month, we will do another Just Junk Journal challenge. And that one was so much fun. Oh, working on the inside cover of her February junk journal. Sierra is crocheting. That's awesome. Let's see. Bonnie is putting a journal together for a fundraiser. Isn't that fun to have that, to be able to do that? To be able to make a journal for a fundraiser? That's one of the things. I just always hope that the people will enjoy it. I usually only do that for the the fundraisers where the people get to pick their item, not the ones where they just randomly draw. Yes, I'm picky like that. I mean, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. The purse journals that, those are fun. And I do still have some of the Sweet and Sassy beach beauties. Still have some of those purse journal kits left. Those are fun. If you're not able to print, those come with their images already printed out for you. So, and there's a fairy one will be out sometime today. I think I'll get it out today. I do have to go to the store because it's time for kitty food. Okay, so that is what I did, okay? So we have this secret pocket here. And then we have our lamplighter story along with the boy here. I think, you know, we could go ahead and put in a little pocket here. I like pockets. Did you all notice that I like pockets? I'm the pocket lady. Okay, up here I have some antique linen. I'm just going to go ahead and... oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bonnie. And how nice of you to be able to do that. I'm involved, well, with Mary Kay, the one of my very good friends. She passed away last year of cancer, but she started a walk. A walk run thing to raise money. And last year they did an auction of the items, an online auction, or the year before, not last year. And I was thinking, I wonder if that would work. So I'm gonna, I don't know. Should I put that? Yeah, just because. Okay, I really like the guest receipt. You know how I am about the guest receipt. Oh my gosh. That's scary. Very, very scary. Okay, so we're going to put this in. This gives us a little pocket here. And then I do have a couple of little items that I can put in the pocket. Somewhere there on my desk there is a flinch card that's already decorated. I haven't been able to find it. I don't think I already used it. So, so I'm just holding this down. I got up and started making breakfast. My husband was doing laundry. Whoa. It's like, okay. So I have one of the little flinch cards. You'll notice it's a number 24. Flinch cards really only go up to 15. But in the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop, we do have flinch cards that go up to the number 31. And this is printed at 5x7. And if you printed it full size, it would be this size without the decorations. My little midnight. So I just want to make sure that, because I see that there's a couple of new people here, so make sure that you know that that is available in the Etsy shop for immediate download. And I print them on the creamy cardstock from Michaels. Okay, and then if we end up with some pieces of washi or whatever left, we can put that on there. But that we've got a little ticket in there. I think we need to do something to this edge. I need more color. I'm addicted to this, to the re-inker now, you guys. I'm addicted to the re-inker. It's like, oh, I want it darker. Oh, we'll just use the re-inker. Too dark, but that's okay. Could have done this before I put it in the book. That would have been better. Okay, so when you don't like the way it turns out, well, when we find the little washi tape, there it is. Come in and add the black and white washi tape to the bottom. Mine too. That's what would happen at my house. So, and he's out trying to get stuff done before he has his shoulder surgery. He's got a list of things that he might not be able to do after Friday for a while. Okay, so there we go. Washi tape cures a lot of things here, you guys. There we go. Might have to glue it on though. It's okay. So there's that page. I really like this. And then we have a pocket that we'll be able to put something in. Like maybe this little booklet with the little bulbs sticking out. Why not? Little bulbs sticking out. Okay. Okay. So here we have, oh, I sewed this pocket in. This is also out of the Peppy the Lamplighter book. So we have this pocket and this little note paper thing. And I did show you how to do that in the video that'll be coming out tomorrow, I think, scheduled for. So then we have these cute little lanterns. I did spritz them with the Tattered Angels. Hello, Rio no Maisie. I'm probably saying that wrong. I have a lot of different things. First of all, in here I have a digital kit that I'm using that is from Lindsay Zanor's Nevermore Creation 17. So some of these papers and the ephemera are from that. I am using Peppy the Lamplighter. It is a children's book that I picked up at the Goodwill. And I have totally taken it apart. I like that Goodwill children's books are only 79 cents. And then this is from my stash. This page, that is what when I was doing the Tattered Angels, this was the page that was my blotting page. This page is from Lindsay's shop. This is from a children's book I got at Goodwill, and it talks about the lamplighter. And so then all the lamps that I'm using so far are from Lindsay's kit. This is copy paper from Dollar Tree. This is the back side. This is from an 8x8 paper pad that I got at Joann's, and it shows to me it looked like the light grid of a city. So since this book is all about light, there's a ledger paper here. This is from Hobby Lobby paper Studio Theodosia Square. This was note paper that my husband had, and I've just decorated it. A lot of this I did in the really long live video the other day. This is algebra paper from an algebra workbook. Graph paper. More of Lindsay's kit. more of Lindsay's kit. The cut off pieces, more of Lindsay's kit. This was, I made a charm using Lindsay's kit. And the cover is from the Peppy, the light guy, lamp lighter, the light guy. We have a CD holder here, more of her kit, some children's art paper, and yeah, so that's, I get it everywhere. I watch for it everywhere, and I purchase everywhere. I buy a lot of stuff. Okay, so we've got our cute, the old street lamp. I think it's cute. I just did this. This will be in, eventually I'll get the Home Sweet Home music digital kit, and it will have the old street lamp will be in there. It's kind of fun. So I'm just going to cut it out and turn it in. It'll be a journal. It'll become a journaling card. And what I did is I took the full size and I just printed it at wallet size. Thank you. Let's see. Rihanna Maisie. Rihanna Maisie. Okay. There is a really long live video that I did a lot of these pages so that you would be able to see, you know, where I usually try and tell you where I got things. Okay, so we got this here. The other thing I thought I would do here is I would build up this pocket, and remember the glue does not stick real well to this. So I'm going to take my little dime thing. I'm going to do two things with the dime thing. First, I'm going to close off one end of it. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a lot of fun to do this and use this kit. So I've closed up the end that's going to go inside here. And then I'm going to, first I'm going to look for, you remember those leaves we had earlier? This leaf? I'm going to put that in first, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and glue the bottom, put some glue on a strip of the glue. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to lift this up and put this in. And we're just going to collage ourselves a pocket. Hi Sandra, welcome. So we're collaging a pocket here. Again, this side's closed, this side is open. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to come in and on the bottom of this old roller, coin roller, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I'm going to come over and put it under. Okay, now make sure that any glue that's on it, I'm going to get it up because we don't want to stick to the page next to us. So I've just made the tuck, a little bit of a tuck spot here. It's going to hold something better. But the other thing is we have also created a place for a matchstick type little. We'll put this will be able to go in here. Now I was saving, I don't know where it went though. So we'll come over here and grab a different one. I have the number 74. And you guys have seen I've been using this bingo. We have several people on here that haven't, that weren't on the other day. But I have these are bingo markers. And let's see, we'll use number 72 and number 74. I'm going to put them back to back. I'm going to actually glue them because, and then I'm going to staple it. But these will become tabs. They'll also stick out and be a tab on the outside of the journal, so have some interest on the outside of the journal. So I've glued them together, or I'm gluing them together. I'm going to pull them apart and put them over the little card here. Okay, and then come on and staple it. Okay, so this way it can go in here. You'll be able to write on it if you want to, and it'll also stick out. So kind of be a little thing of mini trades. Now it could also nah, don't want to do that. Put this up here so it doesn't end up on the floor. It'd be chip bait. Okay, so we have our old street lamp journaling card that can go in there. We still have this guest check. Let's see. Notice I have some pages that have nothing on them. That is so not like me. But I am liking it. So we have the lanterns. I think we have another little, the children playing. Oh, we have that we've been using too. And then I have some stamps to use. And of course, can't find the children playing. Where did they go? They shouldn't have gone far. Oh well, we'll skip on to the, we have another paint chip. And we have a piece of the parchment paper that I've drawn the lines on. It also got some of the overspray from the Tattered Angels. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this right on here. Bye, Gina. Oh, I'm bad. It's like I keep thinking, oh, I need to decorate that. I need to decorate that. Plain pages in a journal are actually probably a really good thing, right? Oh, very cool. Yeah, lantern is kind of is really a lot of fun. I did just get that lantern, the stamp that I got at Tuesday morning. That is the Christmas stamp and from Tim Holtz, and it has the lantern on it. So we're going to use that here in just a minute. Then I also had a Christmas stamp set that had a light post. Oh, I think I found the children. They were on the ground as I'm looking for the washi tape that just rolled. Okay, I can't let Chip in until we find the washi tape. So this is the other children lantern. So I had put, when I just put it here, I thought it was perfect because the lanterns that were like it above. And then this one, I thought we could go ahead and, you know, make a pocket, because why not? I like to make pockets. And we're going to come and put it on this page. I just saw where Gina was back, but then she left again. Okay, so we do have the guest check. It's too big for there. We still have things to use, which is kind of cool. Now, there's this one, the cat and the candle and the cat. I might not use this in here. I might save that for, I'll put this up with midnight. Let's see, there was this Great Innovations. It's a searchlight. I think we can put this down here. Yeah. And what we'll do is, if we hadn't lost the washi tape, well, if I hadn't lost the washi tape, I would put some washi tape there. I guess I could put it on the top of it. It can go on this side. I want to finish some things. I need to finish this journal. So I do have also listing in the Etsy shop will be the Getting Crafty, that journal that I was just making because I wanted to make stuff, and so that journal will be for sale in the Etsy shop as well. And then this one also will be going for sale. So it will have washi tape here, and then it'll have the black and white little striped washi tape there. Oh, look at that. 3 pages in a row. So this has the Tattered Angels. It would normally have a white page. We have that and that. Flip up, flip down. Oh, we did make a pocket here, and then that first embellishment we made in the first live video is here. Let's see. We got to do something with this back page because of the way that we had to put it on there. There's that little lantern charm. Okay, so let's go through here. I'm looking for a page that I had an idea for. This one. Okay, so down under here at the under the pile, I have from the lamp page this that I just I fussy ripped it. And we can come down here, make sure we're back to normal, not all that. I'm just going to go ahead and give some color. Just because it's white. Okay. Knock something else down. Things are falling all over the place. I love this sweatshirt because it's really warm, but the arms on it are a little bit big. They catch on things and knock things over. Anybody else have that happen with certain clothes? It's like, oh yeah, I can't wear that when I'm crafting. Okay, so I'm going to leave this page mostly empty, but I'm going to add this. So there's that. There's our center. Here's this. Okay, so now maybe some stamping. We have these pages. So we still have a few of the lamps left, and some of the flinch cards that I had cut out, or yeah, that I had cut out so that I would have them. Okay. I just put that in the wrong spot. Okay. So stamps. So here we have a lamp post. It's on a Christmas set of stamps. I think I got these with, like at Barnes & Noble's with one of the British magazines. Yeah, it is a quiet room. Bye, Maria. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I moved things. So I do have this little lamp post. And well, we'll try it on the back of this first. On this oh, I like it. Sometimes I forget about stamping, and you guys, I have hundreds and hundreds of stamps. I should be using stamps. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You'll want to watch the beginning of this. I showed what's in the fairy digital kit that is, it'll come out later today or first thing tomorrow. It's almost all set up in the Etsy shop. Oh, we've got this made it's a fake pocket. It's part of the kit, and oh, you know what? This will go in there nicely. Let's put that in there. Still got to take care of that. Okay, so we've done a few of these. So it's the first, there's another fairy kit coming too, but I have several other things that I have to do, and I just purchased more for it, so, but this one's really fun. I actually made the fairies in this one. I think it's fun. Okay, so I have a chandelier on this stamp set. And I can't find my my chandelier from the shop that did not hop from the year that I went, and it was Phantom of the Opera, and I got a chandelier stamp there, and I can't find it. Finally can use it, can't find it. Anybody else have that happen? It's like, I have this, I know I do, but I can't find it. Okay. Okay. I think it might be kind of fun on this page because it actually has lantern type stuff on it. Oh well. And then something back here. This is quite the busy little book. Ooh, let's put it on the ledger paper. Okay, so we got those. Clean it off. Put it back where it goes. And next I have the lantern that I just got. It's a Tim Holtz stamp. I got it at Tuesday morning for $4.99. It also has a sled and jingle bells and snowshoes. I don't know that I'll ever use the snowshoes, but I probably will. I will use the jingle bell and the other. So this is fun. It's like the schematic kind of. I like these. So I do have some index cards. Hi, Pink Rose. Welcome. Okay, so that'll give us another little little card. I like that. I like it. Okay, so don't like that white page. I should have okay, do we have a lantern anywhere around here? Not really. So stamping on the papers that don't have anything on it kind of help it to have purpose. No, Bridget, I haven't. I had to get these. No, I haven't done those. I haven't worked on those in a little while. They are over there. I had, well, I have an order, and I did those out of order because I needed to do something that was fun. That was on my list. Okay. And the Courting of Lady Jane, that happened because that was the kit that I gave at, I gave away in the dollar store Christmas Junk Journal Challenge. So I just had to make the kit for the Just Junk Journal Challenge. Got that one done. You know what? I think we could do it. Where did we do the first chandelier? So I think we could do a chandelier up here. Oh yeah, we need to do something with this up here. Okay. So looking for lots of pages. Lots of pages. There we go. That can go right in there. That's the ticket. And it needs something coming out. So how about some of our gold? love to be finished with this journal and be able to mark this off my list. This is my design team project for February. But I would really like to get it done. So I've been using this gold tool in a variety of ways throughout this little traveler's notebook style journal, or it's that size. Okay, so there we go. And then that can go right in there. That can go in there. Oh, we have the magic. Now, you know what? This will fit better. I don't want that to not be seen. There's that one. This one. We'll put this one in here. Okay. Okay, big white paper. Okay, so I think it might be time to pull out our other lantern, because we have another lantern. So I made these, they're from the printable, and I just turned them into a charm by, well, we'll make one here in just a second. Okay. That can hold that there, and it can hang off the side. Yay. Oh, it only needs to hold. There we go. And I did it, I backed it on some of the peppy paper. Hi, Barnyard Chicken. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. Hi, Erin. Welcome. Okay, so this is called Light the Way. It is a journal kit from Lindsay at Nevermore Creations, and I'm just going through and adding in embellishments where I can. Let's go ahead and I'll show you. See, I backed the lanterns on some of the Peppy, the children's book, Peppy the Lamplighter. Cover this. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut it. And I think we'll do the gold one. I'll save the red one for a Christmas thing, I think. Okay, so, but the gold it matches what I've been doing in this kit. I'm going to go up and around, and then I'll come back and cut it after I put the eyelet in it. Okay, so just fussy cutting around it. And again, I have stacked it on top of the other paper. So we have glossy accents. I hope I can get into it. It's how it had issues that I need to use it up so I can get a new fresh one. Okay, so oh, I forgot. Oops. Take that off. First we're going to put the eyelet in it. We are going to put the eyelet. Okay, so I'm going to go right up here where the hook for the lantern is, and I'm going to put my hole. Then I'm going to grab an eyelet, of which I have many. Then I'm going to put it in and set it, and I need to change it because I used the little setting earlier. Okay, so just chomp it in there and chomp it again because that one for some reason. Okay, there we go. So now I have the top kind of where there would be the holder, the ring holder for the lantern. So I'm going to come up and go around. So at the beginning of this video today, I showed some of the, well, I showed the fairy kit that will be in my Etsy shop later today, as well as the Love Songs digital kit. So if you're looking for a music kit, that one I think is going to be a lot of fun to use. So I'm just going to come back and I'm going to put the glossy accents on this whole thing. And it kind of, what it does is it makes it look like an enameled charm. Okay, so that's how I made these. And it did curl up, so I'm going to make sure I watch it carefully so that maybe this one won't curl up. I did just put some some bubbles in here, so let's grab a pen and pop the bubbles and move them around. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put it over here so it can dry. But that is how I made the charms. I just used the glossy accents to give it that that effect, and I think they're kind of fun. So let's see. Oh, we started this. That's right. We didn't go any further because we lost the. I hate when I lose the. Okay, I'm going down under the desk. I'm here. For two reasons. We have to find this so Chip doesn't. Chip is the puppy. And I need to use my washi tape. Well, not finding it. Checking the solo cup thing, because that's where the black and white one always goes. Nope. Wow. It's gone. That's a bummer. So I'll have to come up with another idea. Because we've been using the 2 washi tapes all through this. You know what? Do I have another of that same washi tape? I do. I have another one of it. There we go. Okay. So, go ahead and, oh, this one's a little different. It's okay, it's similar. As long as we use it a few places. Who will know? Me and you. Okay. So we're just going to go through and use this washi tape in a few places since it is a little bit different than the other one. But it does match. See, this is the one that I used before. Which I probably have some of that too, extra. Because it's like the teal color, which is my most popular for Bible journals, is the teal. So just coming through and putting it in a few places so that that one spot that I put it doesn't look as out of place. I like my journals decorated, obviously. I decorate. Just like my house, over decorated. Okay. Then we're also using, I use both. Sometimes it sticks on some of these papers, it sticks. You'll see that I'm skipping some of the papers because it doesn't. And it depends on the washi tape too. Okay, that already has some there. So we used that stencil throughout that I made this. We used that a lot. Okay. Hi Joyce, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? I'm almost finished with this. It's like so close. Okay, so let's see. What else do we not use? We've got 3 lamps from the lamp page, and we've got this lamp. So this lamp, I think we could, well, we were going to put a lamp from here onto the paint chip. I just happened to have a paint chip in the, or 2 of them, that were similar color to what Lindsay had chosen for this kit. So I'm just fussy cutting out the lamp. One of the pages has a whole bunch of lamps on it. And what I did is, instead of using it as pages in the journal, I used it as a cut apart. And of course I could have done both, but I had other pages that I knew I wanted to use from my stash. So, and this is, a lot of times I don't, I will go ahead and have already sewn the journal together, but because of the Pepe stuff, Pepe is the book that I'm using, the children's book, it doesn't stick, so I'm having to sew it. So I'm not I haven't sewn the binding yet, because if I want to, in case I need to sew some more, I want to be able to do that. So I'm just trying to get some color on this instead of it being just black and white. I'm using my antique linen distress ink, not distress oxide, but distress ink. I have a distress oxide. I have Vintage Photo. I haven't used it in that way. I bought it. I thought I was buying distress ink, and it was distress oxide. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to go... How did that just show? Is that the... No, that's not the right one. Okay. Like, how did that just show up? Nope, it's the extra one. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. And of course, I've now lost the little one. I really... Oh, there it is. Thank you. So I see we have some new people. If you haven't joined the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group, you might want to do that. We have a lot of fun over there, and occasionally there's like little freebie things over there, and that's where I let me use Create. That's where I communicate. If you're interested in challenges, we have right now the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge going on, and we will be adding one more mini challenge to that group. It's a lot of fun. The prize is a virtual party and a digital kit. If you finish your journal and you do it within the parameters that I set, or we set. Okay, so there we have a paint chip journaling card. And I thought there was some place that needed a card to come out from that direction, and I could be wrong. That might be too big, but that's okay. We'll put it there. So I did sew this in. Remember I said I was going to have to sew that in. I did it. I did it. Okay, so here, oh, check it out. That'll fit. That'll fit. Okay, so what can we put here? What if we... Almost done, almost done. No, not this time, Bonnie. I didn't have time. I was trying to finish. I had to pull stuff off of my computer to even be able to use it for this live video. So that's what I was doing. But I did set the hour reminder so that it would tell everybody an hour before I was coming on YouTube. Sarah, no, it is to use fabric in 15 different ways in your journal. And so it's really a lot of fun, and it is challenging. But I think everybody's enjoying the heck out of it. So you use some of the things you have to do. Your cover has to have fabric on it in some way. You can use as much fabric throughout your journal as you want to use. That's one thing. You do get to use as much fabric as you want to. But you can only use so many different kinds of paper, so many of each that you might have. It's cool though. It basically, you're putting together a kit using the items that you have possibly in your stash or adding to it if you want to, and then and your kit, and then you use your kit to build your junk journal. We have 15 different ways that you are using your junk throughout the journal, and from making pockets, and you do so many pockets and you do them all in different ways, to what else do we do? Oh, thank you, Sprago, Home and Away. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's not just fabric. You're going to use other things. And then in the mini challenges, ooh, I like that. That coffee dyed really kind of cool. In the mini challenges, you get to use anything you want, along with you have to use the fabric to make the things. And then there's prizes if you do the mini challenges within the time limit. And if you don't, you can still do the mini challenges and have them. And of course, if there's something that you can't normally use, or something that you can't use in the challenge, but you want to add it to your journal later, of course you can do that. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this so that I can use the Hobby Lobby punch. So if I cut it at 1.5, cut it at 2. Yeah, we'll cut it at 2 inches. Oh, but you see what we've got? Can't really do that. Oh well, it'll fit in here. Sometimes my overworked brain doesn't work. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. So what do we have left to use up? Oh, there we found the 2 Flinch cards that have been tattered angeled. Sorry. I can't really see it. Oh well. There, we'll put it there. And I think in the middle we have a short pocket right here. Okay. So we have, what else do we have? We still have some lamps. So let's fussy cut these lamps and put them on here. Yes, there are no mistakes. Especially in junk journaling. And sometimes those things that might be considered a mistake end up being the best thing in the whole journal. Or that's something I've had happen. Okay, so we have that lamp. Thank you, Ciara. I was hoping that it would come out vintage looking on this one, because her kit is using all these images from, you know, the 1800s and 1900s. I really was hoping. Now, I do have an image that's going to be in the next fairy kit that is children putting out lanterns for a party. But it totally just reminded me of, you know, like fairies were getting ready for a party, that I think they would probably be doing that. And so I might add that in here as well. I have a whole bunch of old lamp advertising and stuff that I thought I would get put together, and I didn't. So, but it's all good. I want to use these up. The challenge, Valerie, is at our Facebook group, February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. And if you'll go there, I'll let you in later this afternoon or evening, when I'm letting everybody into all the groups, because we have that. And then in January we did the Just Junk Journal Challenge. That is already finished. However, there are some pretty amazing journals in there, all made with junk. That challenge was, we used basically all trash, and it was awesome. Oh, thank you, Sprago. So these, a lot of this is from Lindsay Zenore's, and her Etsy shop is Nevermore Creation 17. The kit is called Light the Way. It has been so much fun to work with. And so I have this piece here that's just sitting here, so we might as well use it. Those of you that have been with me for a little while, you know that I like to use up all the junk that's hanging around my desk, all the pieces. So, ooh. We'll give some color to the lamp. Why not? That's what they're for, right? My Facebook page title is Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. And that is also a group. I don't have my I've lacked on keeping my fan page thing. I'm bad about posting on that. It posts when I do a ripple, but that's about it. Yeah, so if you go to the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie, and Joyce is my admin there, and she'll let you right in. She's amazing. She does a great job, and she's also one of the first 2 members of my design team. I have a design team, a little one. We're just starting little, and we'll be growing. So if that's something you're interested in also, look at, we've got some lace sitting here. This was left over from the Getting Crafty journal that I made, and I did finish that. That will also be in the shop this weekend. I finished things, you guys, in the midst of all the craziness. And then to add to it, my daughter called me yesterday, and they're moving to Arizona. They'll be, right now they're 3 hours away, and they will be more than 6 hours away. So this grandma's a little sad, but very happy for them. It's going to be a very good thing for them. So I'm just going to leave that like that. I think I covered up all the... My book that I'm using is Jimmy Carter book. And so I like to make sure that I've it's after he was president. And so that gives us a little ticket. Now the way that I journal is like I might take this ticket and write a quote on this ticket. Yes, I do, and I will be putting a call out for people for it, and also to guest design on it. And my design team, I would like you use the digital kits, or if you've ever purchased one of the physical kits, you can use that as well. But it's Happy Mail, so like pocket letters, cards, flip books, things like that. It's also junk journaling and embellishments, because embellishments can be, can be used in any of the paper crafting. And so that's what I see my design team. And I came from Happy Mail, and today I posted on YouTube my very first video, and it was a scrapbook that I made. And so since I touch all those places, and I still will, I will do scrapbooking. It will show up on my page. I will do Happy Mail. Sometimes I show you how you can take something that you received as Happy Mail and turn it into a junk journal. That was actually a really great video that I did using one of Lindsay's and Orr's kits. I made a pocket letter, and then I took the pocket letter and I turned it into a journal. And so I was showing you how you could put together a gift for somebody that likes to journal, and it could be a pocket letter at the gift. So anyway, so Joyce is my Happy Mail member so far. Oh, good. Oh, wow. 12:30 in the morning. Okay, Sprago, thank you so much for coming and seeing us, and I hope we'll see you again. And I hope you'll look into joining one of the groups. So, okay, so this needs some color. YouTube was confusing you. Yeah, I found the video on my computer. I've got to get a bunch of stuff off my computer because, what it was doing was that here I'm just about finished with 2 digital kits, and all of a sudden my computer's not showing me pictures. It's showing me the little blue thumbnails, and that means that I don't have any space because it's so I had to go through and get rid of a bunch of stuff, and that was on there. I found the video of the scrapbook, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up. And in it, I say this was my very first video. So I guess it was my first video. How could that was 2 years ago. Little Izzy is now 2. There we go. I'm just kind of do the same thing again on another index card that has been coffee dyed. And I think we'll go ahead and on this one, since it's out, we'll also add a chandelier, because why wouldn't you have a chandelier along with your beautiful lamp? Why not? And then you would probably have some lace as your pull tie. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Hi, Jackie. Okay, yeah. So I will be doing a call out. My husband has surgery next week on his shoulder. But in the midst of that, we've discussed, he failed, it's not funny, but he failed the heart test twice. Failed it and then failed the big heart test. So we're still dealing with that. I like the way this looks on the lamp. Yeah, so Joyce will get you in Scrap All About It with Dear Julie, and I'll get everybody in the February Junk Journal Challenge and the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge and the let's put that. We'll put that one there. No, you can't really see it. I like that. This has been such a fun kit to work with. It is so different. And then having all these little things that I've been able to save to use in it has been really fun as well. Looking for a place to put a lamp. I think this is really fun. In the video that'll come up tomorrow. Yes, MLD Arts and Crafts. Yes, I will do that. I will make, see, and I did that on the last one and it worked so well. So I will be putting a place for you to put your link to your finished video. See, we still have this page back here. I think, oh, what if we just do that? I like it. Then maybe... well, it could be a pocket. Because, you know, I like pockets. Yes, thank you, Laura. Yeah, it's kind of scary. I did put a pull top on this, but that's okay. I like the way this looks, and that way that will finish this page. So the lantern CD case that we made the other day, it ended up being too big for this journal. It's my favorite thing we made that day, and it was too big, so I cut it down, and then I wanted it to be the cover, or the inside cover. So what would that be? What's that first page called? Okay, so no, I don't have anything with the osteoporosis medicines. Does anybody have any information for Bonnie about osteoporosis medicines? Okay. Oh, I like this. The introduction page? Yeah, so this page right here is where I ended up putting that lantern. Wow, this is a chunky little monkey. I love our little bulbs hanging out. So we're still drying over here. We've got a lantern drying. Okay, so I need to do something across the top here. I have one more lantern thing. Okay. We're going to, we'll put this up here. We're taking this off. Put this down. Thank you, Barnyard Chicken. Are you in the wrong group, Barnyard Chicken? I don't think so. I think you're supposed to be right here. But you know how when you find something out and it's scary, and this is the place you hang out, and you're going to have a better chance of finding somebody that might know what you're talking about. Hi, Penny. Okay, so I've got my paper. Yesterday I did this. I oversprayed. I have all kinds of things that are this beautiful aquamarine and gold. So this is my Tattered Angels. And like I told you guys earlier, I paid full price. I wanted them so bad. Okay, so it has this really fine glitter. So you gotta make sure that you get it. And so I'm going to go ahead and spray this. Since there really isn't a lot of white in my journal. So I also have the gold, again, very fine. And I've used this around a bunch of the lights in this journal, the gold, and then of course I use the, you know, my signature gold glitter fingernail polish on them as well. So we're gonna let this dry. And now we have some overspray papers, but we didn't spray everything. Yesterday I sprayed everything. That's one. Barnyard Chicken. We also have the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. Is one of the groups, and that one is where we're actually making a junk journal out of, well, not entirely out of fabric, but it has 15 different fabric elements in it. And it's a really fun place. The challenges are fun to see what everybody's making also. Okay, so we're looking over here. What else do we have? We don't have a whole lot of... See, I like that, but I'm a little concerned. I wonder if maybe the guest check might be better there. And then we'll put this on that page. So this is the first embellishment we made on the 3-hour live video. Of course, this one is over 2 hours. So, okay. I think I'm looking around my desk. We don't need to use that tuck spot because I'm not sewing it on. This could also go in the Hi, Freedom Deep. Okay, so here we go. That'll fit in there. I think I'll put that in there also. So I closed off one side of the dime thing here. We'll just make it look like a tag, sort of. Put it in there, along with the other little tag that we made. So I think I want that to be up off the top. Hopefully it will go there and stay there when I bind it. Hopefully I'll remember. Okay, you know what? I think we should put a little bit of washi tape up here. Okay, I hear my husband, so it's just about time for me to go. I gotta go buy cat food so Midnight can have her nighttime dinner. Okay, so there was, yeah. Isn't that funny how it's like, oh yeah, we had something that we could use there. I think I'm going to put a flip up here just so that the first thing you see is not the white. Since the majority of this journal is not white. Oh, you hear Chip? He's like, Mom, I want to eat too. Okay. Okay, so this can be a little flip up. Again, I like all these little places because the way that I journal, again, is I journal by the size of the story I want to tell. Whether it be a quote or I'm going to tell a story, I choose my page or whatever. Okay, so you open it up and you open that up. There we go. Okay, what else is on this desk? We got a number 13. Number 13. So it looks like it should just go right in there. Does anybody else do this after they think they're just about finished? Just go look on your desk and see what you've got left. It's like, okay, I've got this, I've got this. I'm going to put the red lantern over in Christmas. Oh, we've got a ticket. We have this thing. And we have a lamp. And we have this lamp. Okay. So we have this thing. That could go... It needs to be distressed. And this goes on that. Okay. So I think it'll be kind of cool to, I should just be about done. Like I said, I have a couple things I want to see if I can find in my stash. Still. I'm excited that I got to use the children's book, that I remembered that I had it, and that I wanted to use it for this. So... and put it right up there. I like this. This ledger paper is from Joann's. Die Cuts with a View. It's a 8x8 paper pad. It has maps. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, everybody, for helping. Yeah, my Facebook group is Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. And then we also have the challenge group this month of February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're almost done. I know you don't have to use every little thing, but you know, it's like, why not? Otherwise, it's going to have to go somewhere. Oh, white page? No. I don't want a white page. What do we have over here? Oh, well. Thank you, Bonnie. Let's get back in here with our bingo stencil. And get rid of some of the whiteness of this page. There we go. Much better. Oh, then we gotta unwhite this page. Oops. Oh, you'll have to tell us how you like it, Freedom. I haven't really looked at the specifics of it. I saw when it was being released. But I haven't. She's talking about the We Are Memory Keepers, the journal binding, the book binding kit. Here, Chip. Chipperoonie. That's what I call him. He's my Chipperoonie. They are both so awesome. Our kitty and our dog. So you know I'm going to end up with this and with nothing to go in it, but that's going to be fine, right? Right? Where's the... So just stenciling to get rid of the white on the page. Thank you. And those that are new, I like my style is overdone. Just keep adding to it till it screams that I'm full. I'm full. So, oh, we still have page up there. I'm trying to remember where it goes. I think it goes here, but I'm not sure. So we have our page that we, oh, we've got these. they're in here, but I didn't know there was two in the same pocket. Or maybe they were in the pockets on each side, I bet. Yeah. So one here. Whoop, lanterns up. I thought I had a rubber stamp that had lanterns like that on it. And then I pulled it out and it has like a geisha girl and flowers. The paper had lanterns, but it's purple, so it did not go with this at all. Okay, so we have one lamp. And I didn't put anything in the back of this. I'm going to save that. I want to make sure that I don't need it somewhere else. Okay, so I think that I'm just about finished. I will go through my place here and check one more time. I do need to still need to do something with this. I'm going to sew maybe some of the burlap like I used in here in a couple other places. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put some of the burlap on there. So I'm going to go ahead and you can go back and check out if you see something in here that you're wondering how in the heck I did it. You'll find that in the 3-hour live video or the video that we'll post tomorrow morning. So yeah, this is my February design team project for Nevermore Creations, and I think it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend this kit if you want to work with some light stuff, because it's called Light the Way. It's called Light the Way, and it was a lot of fun. And again, I went ahead and made it this smaller size because I wanted to use the Pepe, what is he? Pepe, the lamp lighter. I wanted to use this book along with her kit. And so that's why I chose this kit for this month. So, do you have any questions? Yes, make sure you answer the questions, please, to get into the group. That's how we keep the people that we shouldn't be in there. They usually won't take the time to answer the questions. So, yes, please, please, please answer the questions. That's to keep us all safe and sane. Okay. Okay. Can't find the group. Okay, Dearjuliejulie is all one word, you guys. So let me see. Say something. Let me see. I'll be your... I'm here. I'm going to find the link for y'all. It'll let me post it. Oh, my tummy's growling. Oh, my computer is so slow. And I pulled out so much stuff, and it's supposed to be very fast. I'm here. I'm not watching. copy. Okay, here I'm putting the link in. Okay. That should get you there. Let me check. Yep. So I put the link in. That gets you to the Dear Julie Julie Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. And so that is... Oh, hi Robin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We've been working on the journal. It's almost finished. Look, look at, look at. It is so amazing. And I'm excited because it's almost finished. And my husband just took the truck to the back, so I thought he was coming in. So this one I will be doing a 5-hole pamphlet stitch in it. In this video, I showed you how I made these little charms. So I have the little lantern charms hanging throughout this journal, and they were made with glossy accents. They are cracking, but that's okay. So that one's still drying, and we'll be adding it in a little bit. Barnyard Chicken. Yes, you're in that group. That's funny. Oh, you know what? Check it out. We missed this lamp. How in the heck did we miss this lamp? I know we came in and did a bunch of color around it. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. Okay, come in and see if I can get a little color, more color at a couple places to give it some. There. Okay, then we'll just, there's that one. There's our little book page from the children's book. Oh my gosh, the lights were off. Ah. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, I'm saving that one, remember? Okay, so I think, oh, look what I found. I found the little one. I wanted this one. Okay, welcome. Okay. Multitasking is good, right? I hope so, because I do a lot of that. And just going to go through and add black and white. Black and white is a great addition. It draws your attention to certain areas. Just think about, or don't think about, if somebody didn't have a pupil in their eye. It would be very distracting to look at them. Okay. Aha, remember this? We were going to put some washi tape there. Hi, Kiki Creates. Oh my gosh, long time no see. We're going to have another trip to Hobby Lobby. Very cool. Now, have you gotten your channel up? Do you have a channel? How do I find you? Okay, over there. I don't usually do this one. Yeah, so cool. Okay. There we go. Very cool. Patches just heard Chip talk back. I think that is so funny when the animals talk back to each other on, I think that's so funny. Okay. This is really, really full. So I think we'll go ahead and, oh good, the fabric tack has made it back. It fell down and it was sideways, so it wasn't gonna come out when I, just took it. And it's all stopped up. Oh, thank you, Kiki. It's cool when I get to meet people out there, and then when they come on and I actually get to see that they were here. That's awesome. That's Chip barking at the cat right there. That sound. They are buddies. But okay, so I had a little mess here because originally I put the flip page here, and then I was like, wait a minute, I want that to be the front. And I don't think you get to see that video because I think that's one of the ones that disappeared yesterday. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and put this right on top of there. And have to just use fabric tack on fabric tack because my other one doesn't like that. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to bind. It will be, but it'll work. And I have the giant Band-Aid in the spine, so I think that right there in itself makes it hard to bind. But I think we'll be okay. Now there's that. How long is this? Oh, it's just a little piece. But what if we rip that? Use that. Because you know how I like to use everything that's on the desk. Use it all up. Okay. This has been really fun. I've gotten to use a lot of things that I haven't gotten to use. I used the Tattered Angels Mist. I used the cardboard little lines. The stencil thing that I made. Okay, so we have, that needs to still go in here. Okay, the guest check. Oh no, we switched it out. Remember, we gave the guest check to a different page and we put this here. I can't see. There. So we've got a couple of the little lantern charms that I made. And then this one is the one that has the little tag that comes out. So hopefully that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll probably have to take things out of the pockets and stuff to... It's a good thing you like my style, Bridget. She owns half my collection. So let's see. I think we used everything on the, oh, we've got this half of a lamp. We used the bulb pen because it looked like a light bulb. That was kind of fun. What if we come over here and we hang a couple of bulb pens? Because I have them now. I have bulb pens. It's feast or famine, you know. Oh, Virginia, I hope you feel better. You need a lavender relaxing thing. Thank you again. Sleep well. Okay, so we'll go. Yeah, so I like this. We pretended like these were light bulbs hanging right here. And that becomes the second page. I love it. Okay. So we've got another paper clip here. You know what? I think we should put this lantern charm on that paper clip. Okay. Lantern charm on this paper clip. Bulb pen with blue pearl. It's like, stop, Julie, stop. You've got enough stuff in this thing. Little blue pearl. Okay. Wonder if I could somehow. No. Okay. So that is we have a couple lanterns. I thought about sticking a lantern up here, but I didn't like the way it looked. Hi, Deborah. Yeah, Joyce will get you. She'll let you in. Here, I'll post it one more time, since I think it's in my, yeah. There we go. So that is the Facebook group for Dear Julie Julie. And this is the chunky Light the Way journal, full of all kinds of fun stuff. I think I love that I was able to use a piece from that vintage children's book that I bought at Goodwill. I love that we finally got to use Pepe, the lamplighter, and a dime thing with this little thing going on here. We've got little notebook pages throughout where there's plenty of places to write. I think there's 3 of these little places throughout the journal. I used all of Lindsay's pieces except for the cat and the candle. I'm saving that. I'm going to use that. And I didn't use the fairy looking butterfly one. I didn't use that one because I will probably put that in one of my fairy journals. So I think that it's going to be a lot of fun. So watch for the fairy digital kit. Where did it go? Well, there's part of it. That's part of the mini book part of the fairy kit. And then also the love songs digital kit will be added to the shop, and so those will go into the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop. Remember, Dearjuliejulie is all one word, and I just can't get over all these fun little things in here. Does anybody else do that? Go, wow. Maybe we should just hang a bulb. Why not? I'm going to grab another bulb, blue pearl. Thank you, Robin. Oh, I got yellow instead of blue. I have nothing against yellow, but I really wanted a blue one because, you know, this kit is very blue. Very, very blue. My feet are cold. Okay, so we're just going to hang a bulb in here because it looks like a light bulb. Like a light bulb. So, I think that's kind of fun. I'm like, I wonder if I can make it stay up. If I weave it in and out, will it stay up and look like a bulb? I mean, they do call these bulb pins, right? Or garment pins, but bulb pins. Have one more. We have one more. Oh, thank you, Robin. I made the journal that I made using that was also using Lindsay Zenor's the night paintings or something like that. I don't remember now, but oh my gosh, they worked beautifully for that. I think Bridget owns that journal. I think she does. So yeah, so we have little light bulbs everywhere because, you know, I have bulb pins now. How exciting. So, oh my gosh, the really cool thing is I can throw away all this over here. Once I get down to the end, all these lined paper scraps can go, because, you know, I used a lot of them. Okay. So everybody, I want to thank you so much for being here. And I've got to go to the store. I got to go get kitty food. And I don't have to worry about dinner because my husband ordered dinner last night. We still have leftovers. So I just have to heat them up. So that's cool. I don't remember. You know what? I'll look and I'll let you know, Robin. I'll look and see if I don't remember if I did any tutorials, but you know what? It was interesting to use because the paintings are all like this. I mean, they're paintings. This is music paper, but they're all just this size, and so I used the tiny house kit. I made it and used it because to get some other size and texture to the journal. So, but those paintings are so gorgeous and they fit along with that kit so well. Yeah, I love the tiny houses. I think that they are fun, and I love the ephemera for that. So, but I will check and see if there was a tutorial. I don't remember. Things kind of run together, especially lately. So here we go. Let's check our charm. I don't know that it's dry yet. We made this charm earlier. So we'll have a third charm. Maybe this one will go in the middle and this one will go somewhere up on top. And I don't like that sticking out like that. Or that. I want to see the O. So, yeah, that is our chunky design team project for February. I do still have to bind it. Wish me luck on that one. Yep. So everybody have a great day. Thank you for being here and for staying for so long. We're almost another 3 hours. But we made this cute little book at the very beginning. Where is it? To show Gina how to bind a book, we made this little book, and then we used the little bulbs on it. That was kind of fun. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way this journal is turning out. It's a lot of fun. So find something to celebrate every day. Thank you so much for being here. I will add another challenge over the weekend. You'll have until Friday to finish it. That's for the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge. You are welcome to join us in the Facebook group there. You're welcome to join the Just Junk Journal Challenge. There are some awesome, there was 67 journals that were finished. That I've counted so far. And I had a couple people that had just sent me links. So I've got to check those and let them in. There are prizes for everyone that finishes their journal in the challenges that I do. So if you finish your journal and you post it, then there are prizes and there's a virtual party. So it's a lot of fun. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. I don't know where it's at. And have a great day. Thank you for being here. Bye, everybody.